Hey Gaurav, thanks for the good luck. Good luck to you as well. I just completed my expert round. I have three master yet to play. Just having a complete walkthrough of the expert division here. Let me hook you up with a wrench. Yep, you are now mod of the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, sorry for that. My mic was muted. I didn't pay attention to that. I'm really sorry. I guess now you can hear me comfortably. So starting the stream not a very good way for hole one. I unfortunately do not have the replay saved. I did drop it, however, it just shows me the drive, which I can show you right now. Uh, and yeah, and before we start with the walkthrough, just to give you guys a disclaimer that these are my own shots. I use like 4 to 5 practice tokens and they drop for me. And considering the level of clubs I'm playing for driver, most of the cases I was having extra my level 8. and in some cases I use big topper level 5. I did not use any quarterback or the rock whatsoever, and I try to keep it free to play, but however, in certain holes you will need power 3 win 5 ball in order to have a good opportunity for the drops. I used a premium ball on hole 3 part 3, which I dropped for a hole in 1 using the gold leaf ball, which is a power 3 win 5 ball. Again, you do not have to play with the premium ball, but if you play with that ball, you will have to adjust less rings, considering it is a 50% wind increment for this tournament as a tournament modifier. Also, I used a premium ball on hole 8 because we have a cross headwind, and usually that hole you try to reach the green in a tailwind or a crosswind, but however, this time with a cross headwind, I had to pull out a power 4 wind 4 ball. So, considering all these things, and like I said just in the starting of the video, the game did not let me save the hole 1 eagle shot. However, I do have the drive. Once the drive is concluded, I will tell you how to approach the second shot. It is very easy. If you adjust, if you hit perfect, and if you follow what I say here, then if not in the hole, you will be very close. So if you're very close, even after hitting perfect, then it may be either the pull angle, how you pull the rings. It may be you were off by zero point 0.1 or zero point 0.2 rings. So starting with hole 1. Sorry. Yeah, no. Starting with hole 1. Here I'm going to use the Titan ball along with extra mile level 8. Again, keep in mind that extra mile level 8 is a 236-yard driver. On the replay, it does not show, but I was aiming my ball guide at my target at the plus 7-yard mark with my second bounce going into that sticky spot. 4 bars of topspin and 2 bars of right side spin. Adjusting this one for max plus 10%. Once you adjust, you have half ball right curl. You hit perfect. Arvin's mainly tailwinds. Not really. You have tailwind on hole 9. I tried to reach it with the spirit ball. I couldn't make it. But hole 2 is not a tailwind. So sorry about that. Let's look at hole 1 drive once again. 4 topspin and 2 right spin. If you are using a kingmaker, you will use outer wall right curl. If you are using a titan, you will use half ball right curl. At plus 7-yard mark, you need to locate the sticky spot right there. You see, the ball guideline doesn't move on the second bounce. From there, you adjust for max plus 10%. Once you adjust, like I said, with the Titan, half ball right curl, and with the Kingmaker, it will be outer wall right curl, as you will be using 3 bars of right side spin. Take a very nice bounce, and now we will have a target yardage of somewhere 340 to 345 yards. Now, when you are at 340 to 345 yards, when you are about to play your second shot, you will be starting with a rough iron. The game will start you with a not a rough iron, with a short iron, which would be either thorn, falcon, or hornet. So what you do, you push your short iron until you find the minimum distance line of the grizzly. Once you have the min distance line of the grizzly, you will push up 3 rings. You push up 3 rings, and then the adjustment with which I dropped, for which I do not have the replay, I have played the second shot as 6% slider and 10% elevation, along with 2.9 to 3 bars of backspin. Keep the ball guideline centered and just to the hole. Do not keep it short, do not keep it through, just to the hole. So repeating the entire hole 1 once again. For the drive at plus 7-yard mark, 4 topspin and 2 bars of right side spin if playing with a Titan, or 3 bars of right side spin if playing with a Kingmaker. If you play with a Titan, then you will use half ball right curl. If you play with a Titan, you use half ball right curl. If you play with a Kingmaker, then you use outer wall right curl. Adjustment will be max plus 10%, and you hit perfect. The target yardage would be 340 to 345 yard. Let me put this together in my raw notes. Now from 345 yards, you will be starting your second shot, like I said, with a short iron. When you start with a short iron, you go and find the minimum distance line of the grizzly. Once you find that line, you push up 3 rings from min. From there, you will play 6% slider and 10% elevation, along with 2.9 to 3 bars of backspin, keeping the ball guideline to the hole. And you hit perfect. You hit perfect, and it will highly likely drop for the eagle. Because I played that shot, I once missed just on the edge of the cup, on the left edge of the cup. Then I changed my slider, and I dropped it for the eagle on the second attempt. So not saying that was like completely dialed in, but again, with the 6% slider, it dropped dead center. Now let's have a look at hole number 2. Hole number 2, we are not going to go any like bananas on this hole. We are just going to play it easy for the safe eagle. Again, using the extra mile level 8, which is a 236 yard driver, 4 top spin and 2 bars of right side spin on my Titan ball at the plus 5 yard mark, keeping the yellow ring touching the rough on right. See right there. Once you have the position ready, you will adjust for max plus 10%. No need of any overpower, any curl whatsoever, just adjust for max plus 10%, center the ball and hit perfect. Now you see we make a very good drive. The target yardage would be 345 to 350 yards, or maybe somewhere between 340 to 345 yards. In my case, it was 344 yards. For the second shot, we are going to use either the Cataclysm or the Big Dog. In my case, it was Big Dog. Big Dog level 7. Now you see here I use only 2 bars of left side spin. I do not use any top spin or backspin whatsoever. Now you might need to use 0.1 to 0.2 bars of top spin just to keep your second bounce over the rough. You see like I keep there. So do not use more than 0.1 or 0.2 bars of top spin. Once you have the position ready, you will adjust the second shot for max plus 25%. See right there. No need of any OP, curl whatsoever, just center the ball and hit perfect. Nice perfect ball. We will clear the rough and the bunker region comfortably. We'll be on the green for a very safe putt for the eagle. Now, if you want to go aggressive, a little aggressive and try the albatross, you can most likely do that. You just need to add a little left curl. But if you add too much left curl in, I would say not greed, but in anticipation for an albatross, you just might directly clip the rough on the second bounce, and then you will have a comparatively difficult wedge to save your eagle. So in my opinion, just take the eagle and be done with it. If you want, you can go for the aggressive approach for albatross, use some amount of left curl, and if you're lucky, you might drop it for the alba. Largemouth slasher, thank you so much for the good luck. Hole 3 par 5. This one I dropped for a hole in 1. Like I said during the intro, I have used a premium ball here. So for my spins, I'm using 1.8 to 1.9 backspin and 2.5 right side spin at plus 40 yard mark, keeping the red ring by the rough. You see right there. And then you will adjust this one max plus 15%. Now, very important thing, do not pull any 1201 whatsoever, because in other day, like in other case, you might directly just land in rough. So do not pull any 1201 whatsoever. Center the ball, hit perfect. We will have a look at the shot one more time. See, we come in very nice. Get the left edge of the cup and drop it for a sweet hole in one. And this was during my main gameplay, so we will have, okay, why did I skip that? Let's have a look at it once more. As I said, mine dropped on the left edge of the cup. So what you might do is you can try with max plus 20%, but when I tried max plus 20%, it was a little too much, and max plus 20 is most likely 0.8 rings more. So stick with max plus 15%. 1.8 backspin and 2.5 right side spin. See, first you carefully find your spins. Plus 4-yard mark, red ring by the rough, very important. See right there. Keep it 12, or if you want to favor anything, favor 1159, not a 1201. Max plus 15%. And we drop it on the left edge of the cup. You can add maybe 1 or 2 ticks of right curl if you want to drop it dead center, but if you use the curl, you might miss it on the right side as well. So it's a yay or a nay, but you can give this shot a try in the practice arena first. Try your elevations. The elevations, if you want to try in the practice area, I would say try max plus 15 or max plus 20%. And this is with a power 3 wind 5 ball, which is a gold leaf ball. Now we jump to hole 4. Hole 4, I'm going to show you 2 drives. And although it's a, how do I say it? It's kind of a more crosswind than tailwind, but it is still worth the shot. If you have a power 3, wind 3 with a topspin boost ball, then you can clear the rough. If you have Big Daddy drivers, Apocalypse 6 plus, Thor's Hammer 6 plus, then maybe you can use those clubs and use all the topspin along with 3 bars of right side spin. So first I'm going to show you the drive which I played in the practice arena. At max stretch position, 6 topspin and 3 bars of right side spin. I have the notes right here, Rock. Max stretch position, bullseye just at the edge of the rough and the bunker. You will adjust this one for max plus 10% and you push it to max. Now extra mile level 9, Apocalypse level 6 plus, Thor's Hammer level 6 plus. You guys have a better opportunity for reaching the green. Inner wall left curl and max overpower. Try to hit perfect. We hit a great right. Now due to less topspin, we will be stuck in the rough right there. Even though I hit the eagle from this place, if you use a ball with topspin boost, minimum like 2 topspin boost along with power 3 wind 3, then you will clear the rough and you will have a EB school wedge for the eagle chip. Yeah, Rock, especially for you, I have the raw notes right in front of me, and just in case I don't lose them, I have emailed them to myself. So once I'm done with the video walkthrough, I will send you the raw notes. I got you covered this time. Now the layup approach on hole 4, the drive hasn't been consistent because the second bounce, it will either give you a glitch roll, which will make your drive like 360 yards, or you may get a dead bounce, which would be 340 yards. So that would change your short iron approach to the pin for the eagle shot. So in my opinion, send it approach is the best approach to play this one. Use a topspin boost ball, power 3, wind 3, maybe topspin 2, topspin boost 2 or 3, and you will clear the rough and have a very good chance for the eagle using the EB rule. Hole 5 part 3, I'm going to show you 2 drops, and this was dialed in because I tried 4 types of elevations and I dialed this one with a single elevation 3 times. So first, in the practice arena, whenever you have your turn, you will go into sniper mode. If I'm using the grizzly, I don't know, I'm sorry. Yeah, you go into sniper mode, 3 right spin and 4 top spin. Very first thing. Second, you will find a spot keeping your ball guideline just through the hole, about 0.5 green square, right there. Center and through the hole. Elevation, I played this one and I also recommend you guys playing this one, is medium distance minus 5% plus 0.2 rings. So mid minus 5 and 0.2 rings. Once you're done with the elevation, you will push up 1.5 rings towards the pin. See right there. Center the ball and hit perfect. This time we drop on the center right cup for a sweet hole-in-one. Now the same shot I played in the main gameplay, I dropped it for a hole-in-one as well. A little technical adjustment, but if you get it correct, it will drop 100 out of 100 times. You go into sniper mode, 3 right spin, 4 top spin. Very first thing. Second thing, you find your ball guideline going 0.5 green squared through the hole and center. See right there. Then you apply the elevation, which is medium distance minus 5% plus 0.2 rings. And all these numbers are power 3 balls since we're playing with the game maker. Once you're done with the elevation, you will push up 1.5 rings. You do that, then you center the ball and you hit perfect. Perfect ball. Take a very nice bounce. Come in with a very, very nice speed. Hit the pin for a sweet hole-in-one. So, to summarize this hole, whenever you have your turn, you go into sniper mode, 3 right spin, 4 top spin. Second step, you find your ball guideline going 0.5 green square through the hole. Third step, you adjust for medium distance minus 5% plus 0.2 rings. Once you're done with the third step, fourth step, you're gonna push up 1.5 rings towards the cup. Then fifth step is to center the ball and hit perfect. And you will drop it for the hole-in-one. Now hole 6, we have a hint of tailwind along with crosswind. I have had my opponents use the owl ball along with epoch 7, Thor's hammer 8 along with an owl ball, but none of them reached the green. They were on the rough somewhere on the right. So keeping it safe and simple. Max plus 10% elevation on the drive. Where is it? And I do not push up anything. I use slow needle max OP with half ball right curl. So 6 bars of toss spin and 2 bars of left spin. We try to hit perfect. We'll clear and we'll take a very nice bounce, making a very good distance for our second long iron approach with the grizzly or the B52. Now second shot, I highly recommend using 2 backspin and 2 left spin, the same thing I do here as well. Then you change the location of your landing spot. Try to find your ball guideline going on the left edge of the cup. You see right there. I played this shot max plus 20%. However, I missed this one on the right. So two things can be done here. You can add a little left curl. I do not miss it like way to the right. I just miss it like close to the right. I do add some baby left curl, but it was just not enough. See, will come in very nice. I miss like 0.5 green square to the right of the pin. So maybe use a little more left curl. And the speed was nice. The speed wasn't bad at all. If you feel it came in a little too hot, you can maybe go with 2.2 backspin instead of 2 backspin. But in my opinion, 2 left spin when with 2 backspin is just sufficient. Elevation max plus 20% and keep your ball cut line about 1.5 to 2 green square short. And favor the left edge of the cup. We are having a wind push from left to right, so favor on the left edge of the cup. I use less curl. You can use a little more curl, and you might just drop it for a hole in one. Sorry, for an albatross, not a hole in one. Hole 7 part 3. This one I missed on the edge of the cup. NMT, no moment target with a power 3 ball. 4 backspin and 0.1 left spin. Then you play this one max plus 20%. Very important thing here is to not pull any 1201 whatsoever. If you want to favor anything, favor 1159, but there is no margin for error for 1201. Center the ball and hit perfect. See, we take a very nice bounce. From the camera angle, it seemed like we will drop this one, but we barely missed this one on the left edge of the cup. We will have a look at this hole one more time. NMT with a power 3 ball. Power 3 win 5 ball, the gold leaf ball is a very good ball that can be used. You can play with a power 3 win 4, you just will need to pull more rings. 4 backspin, 0.1 left spin. Now the argument here can be made, you do not use any left spin whatsoever, but however, when I did that, I missed it way to the right of the pin. So 0.1 left spin and 0.5 left spin was a little too much. So 0.1 left spin is what I stuck to. Elevation max plus 20%. Try to hit perfect. We take a very nice bounce. And I missed it. Maybe you guys might drop it. So shall I call it risky? A little risky because we are taking the bounce very close to the rough. But again, if you want to score a hole in one on a very difficult part 3, and if you do, it will be a bonus because many people are just going to play this one for a birdie. I already had a minus 14 on the qualifying round, so I was trying to hit minus 15 or better, so I get a banner at least like 3rd place, but unfortunately we stuck with 14. So that was hole 7, right? Now we look at hole 8. Hole 8 par 4. Here I'm using the big topper along with ancient curse ball. You see I keep my yellow ring inside the rough completely with about 3/4 red ring on the fairway. Then I switch it to yellow ring touching the rough on the left. Adjust it for max plus 10%. Then I felt I was like maybe too much inside the rough on the right. Then I pull like 0.12 rings on the left side. Max OP, max right curl. We try to hit perfect. Now, if you keep your first target on the fairway itself and hit perfect, you will end up in the rough or the bunker on the left. See, even with the max curl on big topper level 5, we were like 1-2 rings close to the rough. So even though it kind of looks weird to keep your target in the rough itself at the first place, but we have a very heavy wind push of 10, or how much wind was it? 10.5 wind. So 10.5 wind is enough to keep you on the fairway, and it's a cross headwind. So keep your yellow ring touching the rough at max inside the rough, and use max topspin on big topper level 5. If you have big topper level 6, 7, 8, go ahead and use that. Max topspin, 1 bar of right side spin. You can play with a power 4 wind 5 ball as well, but that would be a little stretch. You don't need to. You can save it for the next tournament. It's showing slow needle. It wasn't a slow needle. If I missed out on the elevation, I adjusted max plus 10%. Max OP, max right curl on big topper level 5. We try to hit perfect. Target yardage somewhere around 365 to 370 yards. For the approach shot, we are going to use the thorn. First you find the minimum distance line of thorn, then you pull up 10 rings. That will become your slider. So you do not have to pull up 10 rings. Some will pull up 8 rings, some will pull up maybe 9 rings. So whatever rings you pull up, that's your, sorry, not pull up, your push up. That will be your slider. Now I used about 0.1 topspin, and that was a little too much because I came in a little hot. Adjustment I played here is slider plus 20%. The reason why I'm saying slider and not exact number of it, because it depends upon how many rings you push up. I pushed up 8 rings, I guess, so I played 8% slider with 20% elevation. I come in too hot and I lip out. So do not use any topspin whatsoever. If you want to use, you can use maybe 0.1 backspin instead. But topspin, this is going to happen. Once again, looking at the approach shot, pushing up rings from min. It was somewhere 10 rings for me. Now, see, I will use some topspin here. It was 0.1. It was not even like I'm using 0.5 or 1 bar of topspin. I just used 0.1 topspin, and that was enough to push me through the hole. So do not use any topspin whatsoever. Rather, increase your slider, means push up more rings, and slider, the rings you push becomes your slider plus 20% elevation. And it will be a very good opportunity to drop an eagle on very difficult par 4. Many cases it's a must eagle, but now with the wind conditions and with the wind direction, if you drop it, it's a bonus. Hole 9 par 5, we are going to have 2 looks here. Now I tried the big topper slice with the spirit ball. I do not have owl ball on this account. It did not go to the green because we don't have power. So the approach I kind of stuck to is the NMT with the power 3 ball. 6 toss spin and 2 right spin. Max plus 10 and push to max. Do not use any OP whatsoever. Outer wall, right curl. We are aiming like a target yardage should be somewhere around 425 to 430 yards. You might catch the glitch roll, you might get a dead roll. We got 427 yards, which is perfect for the second shot. Now if you are between 425 to 430 yards, this is how you're going to play your second shot. You will not use any spin whatsoever. See right there. Keeping the red ring touching the rough on top. Now I pushed up about 0.5 rings, so it keeps my half of the red ring on the fairway and half in the rough. Well, with the ball guideline going about 0.5 green square through the hole. Adjustment, I played here medium distance minus 10, minus 10%. Yes, mid minus 10. Center the ball. Try to hit perfect. Now we just miss it by like 0.3 rings. So what you're gonna do is medium distance minus 10% plus 0.3, or maybe go with 0.2, but I would say stick to 0.3. Even if you adjust a little more, you will drop on the center right edge of the cup. Let's have a look at it again. Approach shot. Do not use any spin whatsoever because there is a massive gliss roll there. So some people might have the red ring by the rough. In my case, I had half of the red ring on the fairway and half inside the rough. But you need to have your ball guideline half a green square through the hole. Very important. Once again, medium distance minus 10% is what I play here, and I miss it on the left edge of the cup. We center the ball. Try to hit perfect. We take a very nice bounce. Miss it just left. So medium distance minus 10% plus 0.3 rings, and you might drop this one for an albatross. So that was the complete walkthrough. I apologize for hole one. The game did not save my second shot, so I do not have it on my recent or the favorites. But I did share the approach while I discuss hole one after the drive. If you guys want, I can also post my raw notes somewhere, but these are like so raw. I mean, there's no graphic whatsoever. This is just text. So if you want to refer those notes along with the video, you can do that. And okay, I'll do it. I will share a doc file, a Google Doc file, which you can refer to while you watch the video. So I will like not refurbish. I will clean the notes more and share it for you guys. But all the par fours are droppable. If not hole 1, you should be able to drop hole 4 and hole 8. Hole 8 is a little difficult, but again, it's droppable. I just slipped out. Maybe I did not use backspin and I instead used topspin there. So if I had used backspin, I would have dropped as well, which would have been minus 15. Minus 14, still not a bad score, which would be somewhere top 10 if not a banner. So this is for the entire weekend round. We have drops on 2 and 5, hole in ones. Fifth one is dialed in. 2, maybe a little adjustment would be needed, like some right curl, maybe max plus 20%. That's your call. And hole 6, send it approach, you can use it. My opponent used the owl ball along with Apocalypse 5, 6, 7. I had all the opponents. I also had once Thor's Hammer 8 with an owl ball. He didn't even make the green. He clipped the rough somewhere, and then he was very short on the drive. So hole 9 is also very tempting. Let me see if I have the owl ball, not the owl ball, the spirit ball with my big topper shot. Recent. Because I sliced it along with the big topper. No, this is not it. I tried many approaches. I made like, where is this? This one. Let's see. Yeah, here you go. This is the big topper slice with the spirit ball, using all the top spin and all the top spin boost. Right there. We are at an empty position. We adjust for max plus 10% and then we adjust for 14 rings. Max plus 10, push to max. Adjusting 14 rings for the slice. Max right curl on big topper, level 5. We slice it. Now this did not work, and I'm not like a professional slice player. If you want to refer a slice approach on this, I would say I would recommend maybe checking out Vladimir or Sebastian if they have to offer something on hole 9. But again, rather play safe and try the sniper rough bump because I was very close, and all the adjustments are given on the video already. If not, I will post a raw notes guide, if you want to call it that way. I will post a raw notes guide on the channel comment. No, where would I post it? On the comment section of this video. So you can refer to the notes while you watch the specific hole. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Try to drop hole 4 and hole 8, the ones I missed, and you might score minus 16 or maybe even better. Hole 7 is also droppable, a little tricky, but you can also drop that. So minus 16, minus 17 can be made if all the adjustments are correct. You hit perfect. If you're going free to play, it might be a little difficult because you will need to pull more rings. Because free to play is like Kingslayer, which is a win 4 ball, or maybe a Luminary, but which is still a win 3 ball, but the decimals might change. So that's it for the video. I wish you guys all the best, and if you fear we will need to like fast forward across all the holes, don't worry for that. I will have all the timestamps once I'm done with the stream, and I still have my main accounts and all the master to play. Let's see where we stand in the master, or if we have somebody we know in our bracket. Okay, we are 68. We haven't played anything. We have Tyweb. I mean, many people are named Tyweb. Okay, we have Ankit. I don't know who this guy is. Who else? Okay, I just know Ankit as of now. If you meet anybody else, let me know. If you see anybody else, let me know. Another bug. Okay, that's Lars. I'm not sure if the same guy. Jason the Sting. Okay, we have Brutus, but it's not the same Brutus. Yep, that's it. And let's see if you want to check out other accounts, if we have somebody. We got a big topper card. Not needed, but whatever. Where's my phone at? Do we have somebody here? Okay, Jimmer, I know he's from my previous clan. Yeah, we have Phillips. He hit -16. Okay, we have PK in one bracket, we have Ankit in one bracket. Then who else? We have Jordan in this bracket. This is Jordan, -14. Okay, so thank you so much for being on this walkthrough stream, guys. I will finish up the stream, have the timestamps ready, have the raw notes ready. So in the next like 30-35 minutes, you should be able to see a link for the Google document in the comment section of this video. And let me know what you feel of the walkthrough, if it helped you, if it did not help you, if I played well, if I played shit, whatever. Do let me know in the comment section, and I will try to help you out the best way possible. Wish you guys all the best on your weekend rounds on all the accounts, and I'll see you guys soon. Maybe in the evening I'll stream Masters, I'm not sure, depending upon my schedule. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. And Rock, if you're still around, I'm just working on the raw notes and I will send it to you exclusively, apart from the Google document. So good luck to all, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.